Helps if I unmute the microphone, doesn't it? Welcome back, everybody, for last week should have been the final part of Broken Sword 4, The Angel of Death. But by the time we got to the end last week, I was just too exhausted to solve the puzzles. But before we do anything, the Squeaky Bottle King has... I have to listen to this back because I don't actually know. Obviously, I hear it here because it's like right in my face. What does it actually sound like as it comes through the microphone onto the stream? Yeah. Today, anyway, it sounds squeaky. Today, as it will be a short stream in theory. Just so we can finish these last couple of puzzles and complete the game. As we should have really done this last week, but by the time we got to the... because we went into overtime as well, didn't we? And I was just too knackered last week to finish it out. But I have made some tweaks in the meantime, and because obviously we're having graphical issues the last two streams, but as you can see from this cloud of smoke here, it's running smooth, and you'll also notice that we're taking up the full frame now. Because I've been able to fiddle with the dials and the code behind the game, because it's being an old game is very, very temperamental about its resolutions and its graphics. So the menu here looks a bit weird and stretched, but when we actually get into the game, as long as it holds out for my testing earlier in the week, it should be smooth. Oh, I better put the game audio on for you guys as well. There we go. That's running a lot smoother there, though, isn't it? Yes, I've done like a lot of fiddling behind the scenes with this game over the week, even though we've only got like a half an hour's worth left. But I said, with these old games, it's just, I mean, with Broken Sword 3, massive issues in getting the resolution and the framing correct. Just because it really was, such an old one. You never know. 6 months' time, we may do an express playthrough so that we can play the game in full frame. Could do like maybe do it in like one sitting in a day. But or maybe it's 2 sittings. It is quite a long game. But anyway, we made it down here. Our preacher friend is somewhere around here, so we spoke to him a little bit. Let's the things on the wall, from what I could gather when I checked to see how long we actually had left in the game, there's not too relevant to what we need to do. The first puzzle is this bit here. Where's the manuscript? In amongst all the junk. I'm very disappointed that we have no panties in this game. Now, he's slapped his salami all over the world, but he hasn't had any panties in his pocket. Where's the manuscript? There it is. He's still got my salami. Right.
3 images of Jesus with the cross, carrying, putting it down, and the actual crucifixion.
These crosses are in the corner, from what I read, is the clue to solve the puzzle. And this week, instead of writing on a bit of tissue, I was doing some receipts, and I have a receipt for a circuit board that I ordered, which I'm going to write notes on. So I'm just making notes of the angles of the cross. There we go, so that we can, if I can figure out where the thingy is. See, those crosses are supposed to go on here. Yeah, he's got the exactly. He's got the mouldy bread, which he's managed to get through customs all over the world. Let's see, which direction was it? So the way it's supposed to indicate is the angles of the cross based on what we had before is supposed to fit into these 3 empty squares. So the top one, which is kind of like this way, would fit into that gap. And which orient? So we've got that there. Then we tip it that way, and then it's tipped flat. So these are like 45-degree adjustments each time. And then the bottom one was upright. So the next way would be, so it's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Actually, no, that doesn't. Was that bigger every time? That's still quarters. Am I reading it backwards? The top one was facing like a regular one. So it's 3/4 or 3 movements. Yeah, that would be right. So yeah, that would be 3 movements. So the middle one must be 2. I'm trying to click on there, but it's one's down here when you click on, isn't it? So the one here is this way. So if that's going to be 2 movements, would that be right? Just facing that way. Question is, which way around would it start from? He's going anti-clockwise, so would the first one actually need to be facing this way, maybe? Right, that's what I'm going to go with. It's my first attempt anyway. If not, then we'll try it in the opposite orientation. Right, so if that one faces that way, then the next one would face that way. So number 2 needs to face this way? Oh, of course it's going to make us do the entire rotation, isn't it? So whilst we're doing the entire rotation, what's the current egg count up to? How close are we to our next scarves? Oh, I must remember to take a photograph of the next scarf that my mum's been making. It's kind of like egg yolk coloured. Almost 205 and 21 and a half. Unfortunately, not get too many eggs today because obviously it's going to be a shorter stream. So 1 second once I get another tissue. So if we're moving these 2 at a time, this one should face this way, do we reckon? And nearly 2 there. So you're not far off a business presentation.
Well done, George.
We're not there yet.
There we go. We solved that puzzle. Now, beyond this point, I don't know what we actually have to do because I only looked up this one puzzle to figure out what the clue was. Oh, wait, I've seen this movie.
You find a way across. I'll follow.
And Jehovah spelled with an I. I'm going to have to save it.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Close call.
All right, where's that manuscript?
The second, the battling armies ensure strict rules that they respect. No Malmuk can follow Templar or Hospitaller. Of lowly breed, Malmuk must follow Turk. To escape the assassin, sidestep to right. Templar and assassin must never follow the other. Always move forward and never back.
I'm assuming that's the clue. Yeah, I'm sure we had this puzzle in the previous one as well. That game was so much easier to control, though, I have to say, with the old Duke controller from the Xbox, original Xbox. I'm just seeing these symbols here, because that's the symbols that's on the floor, isn't it? Right, let's just go back to the manuscript. I'm going to write down these in the order that they're on here. Oh. My receipt is stuck under. Yeah, I was going to get a bit of paper out of the printer downstairs, but then I got upstairs and thought, I can't bother to go back down. So that's why I'm writing on the back of a receipt. So we've got a cross, the moon with a little star next to it. We have like a machete or something. I'm just going to draw a little stickman cat. And we have a red cross. I'm just going to put a little R next to that. So, let's start with this. Do we keep walking on the same symbol?
Uh-oh.
Oops. Well, that didn't work. Alright, we're across two of the... Oh, hang on, these are two different types of stars. I'm just noticing one's got a flat edge hanging around. Right, the red one, I'm going to put a little inverted symbol next to it just to say that the ends are inverted. Oh, and considering that we've actually walked along not the one I thought we were going to walk on. Well, if that's the case, if we're starting from the bottom of those icons, then it'll be the flat one next.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe it's not. Well, we know we can get the two... And we know we can't walk on that, so it means we must have to go to the sword next. So, I'm going to make... cross with the inverted. Right, now we've got on a sword. Do we write on the next sword?
Uh-oh.
Right, that means the only direction we can go... That riddly thing said that we can't walk back. So we can't go on the other one, so that means the next one has to be... the little stickman cat. And we can't go back, so it's got to be the cross. Let's just make a note of that. That is a flat cross. And we know we can't stand on that one. So next is cross with the inverted. What do we stand on after the... If it's a repeating pattern... I'm just going to make a little mark there for where I think it might repeat. Oh, it can't repeat because there's no sword. That's the flat cross anyway. If anything, we'll have processed elimination this because we're almost halfway there. Let's go from flat cross to pointy cross. Alright, so we've got that. We haven't done a moon icon yet. Do we go for sword or moon? Alright, so now we'll get the moon.
Uh-oh.
Right, so that means it is... little cat thing. So, what did we get so far? We got here, here, up to there, and across to here. So we can only go that way. So that's cross with an inverted bit. A regular cross, and I'm almost running out of space on this receipt. Is it going to be as simple as walking forward?
Uh-oh.
No. So next is... what did we say was next? It's here.
Uh-oh.
No, we had to go one more forward. Probably should have paid more attention to the riddle. Then it was up 3. Then it was across to the cat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Hang on, I need to follow my own notes again. Instead of trying to do it from memory. Sword. Cat. Cross. Inverted cross. Other cross. Cross again. Moon thing. Cat thing. Inverted cross. Other cross. Gotta be the moon thing. Now, is it the cross? Or we haven't, or is it going to make us go? The video game logic would probably make us go that way, but I'm going to try.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's going to make us do that. Now I'm writing sideways across the bottom of the receipt. Yeah, I've finally got at least some form of notes next to us, royalty. Across to here, up to here. Yeah, and then the final one was the inverted cross.
That was pretty good. But I think I can do it faster.
Go on, then.
She needs to be flattened. Right, let's save that. Yeah, there's quite a few games. Well, like when we did the Mass Effect playthrough and we 100%ed it, rather than a notepad, I actually had a spreadsheet so that I could keep track of the missions so that we could do 100% of the missions. I remember when in the 90s, when I got the first Myst game, inside it, because that was back in the day when you got huge game boxes, it came with a notepad for making notes. You see, the thing is that, Chrissy, the printer is downstairs where all the paper lives, because I've got a crate downstairs with all the paper. There's no paper up here. So that's why the only paper I've got in here is tissues. I would have had, depending on the game, I can have a notepad open like on the other screen. But with this game, because of the resolution issues, I can't take the mouse out of frame without breaking the game and possibly crashing the stream in the computer. That's why, because of Broken Sword, is why I've got on my Stream Deck the high button. Because I couldn't type it anymore because I can't leave the stream. I can't leave the game.
Whoa.
George, be careful.
Better let me walk across first.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I've seen this in the movie as well. Leap from the lion's mouth, isn't it?
Help!
George!
Ah, I'm being crushed. Look around for a release button.
There are some levers up here, but which should I pull first?
Ooh. That riddle suggested which order, because like such and such becomes before such and such else. Oh, this doesn't look good for George, does it? Oh well, let's start with this one.
Oh, try the Malmuk lever. Ah, that's wrong.
All right, so we know it's not that one.
The assassin lever.
All right, so I'll make a note of that in case George gets killed. All right, let's start from the first one again.
Oh, try the Malmuk lever. Ah, that's wrong. Help!
George!
Oh, I was hoping when it reloaded, we'll be in a position to listen to the riddle again.
Look around for a release button.
There are some levers up here, but which should I pull first?
Alright, we know the assassin one's first.
The assassin lever!
Right, let's pull
The Turk lever!
the moon one. Right, moon's good. Right,
Oh!
back to the
Try
first
the
one.
Malmuk lever.
Yeah, this is the solution. So I'm just going to make... I have to put a picture of these notes on there on the Discord later on, won't I?
The Templar one.
George, that's it!
Doesn't look like he's getting crushed.
Thank God you're safe. I don't want to lose you again, George.
We need to push on.
Just thinking about with notes and what have you. Going back to the Myst games, when I played Myst and then Riven, the sequel that came out afterwards, I actually learned the numbering systems for all the symbols and everything. So the actual Dinian language in the game. Those are awesome games. We will be doing those at some stage. Oh, hang on. Let's save it before we do anything else.
The door won't budge. A Templar knight. It must be Jacques de Molay.
Anything else that we can click on? See if she has any extra dialogue lines now.
I'm so sorry I wasn't straight with you before, George.
Nope, just default lines. Do we have anything in our inventory? Could we offer the knight a salami?
Using that won't work.
Oh, hang on, is that something on the side? Can I click on?
The door won't budge. Using that won't work.
Is there anything else that we can click on? Or is this just marked? It shows like a tiny, tiny little thing like somewhere. Anything that would...
The fourth, the master shall show the way through the warmth of his heart. The second, the battling armies ensure strict rules that they respect. No Malmuk can follow Templar or Hospitaller. Of lowly breed, Malmuk must follow Turk. To escape the assassin, sidestep to right. Templar and assassin must never follow the other. Always move forward and never back.
So I pause for some more sneezing there.
The fourth, the master shall show the way through the warmth of his heart.
So, what do we think? What have we got? How do we show the warmth in my heart? Oh, warmth! Fire!
Using that won't work.
Ah. Anything else moves back here that we haven't picked up? No. Anything over here?
It's a miniature bottle of red wine with a screw cap.
Yay, arson. You sure we can't use the salami on the door?
I am not gonna do that.
Can we use the manuscript
Using
itself
that
on the door?
won't work.
Just try to move the cursor around to see if there's anything else that we can highlight.
The fourth, the master shall show the way through the warmth of his heart.
Is there anything else that we could pick up if we missed something? There has to be something then in this room that we can pick up. Definitely certain that we can't use the manuscript itself.
Using that won't work.
Let's see, that was from the beginning of the game.
A Templar Knight. It must be Jacques de Molay.
Right, let's have a little wander back. Okay, so there's something back here that we've maybe missed off the wall or something?
George, we must get going. The service will start in...
Oh, well, that answers that question. So we must have everything on us that we need to complete this one. Can't click on those. Is there anything like in these passageway bits, or are they just... Nope. Definitely nothing we can click on here. Slowly moving the mouse around to see if I can... Is there anything else to click on?
A Templar Knight. It must be Jacques de Molay.
Try the manuscript on it. Well, I suppose we just have to try things, won't we?
I am not gonna do that.
Oh, don't tell me there's any Wi-Fi down here. That would just what we need to finish off the game, would be one of those stupid puzzles.
That won't work here.
Metro ticket.
That won't work here.
We've tried the manuscript, but I'll click on it again.
That's not such a good idea. That's not quite right.
So it's not the one for the light bulb.
That's not the right approach.
The solution must be arson, surely. Oh, right, what was that we just put on there?
A Templar Knight. It must be Jacques de Molay.
Was that the piece of paper that had the combination for that that door back in the hotel at the start of the game? Can't we let that set that on fire? It's warmth. Arson. Arson is always the answer. What movie was it? It was a George Clooney movie or something like that, where it said, like, was all the life problems can be solved with the proper application of explosives. Right, let's just save that.
gone. This is where the Ark was hidden.
And the cherubs with it? I'm kinda assuming the cherub you and I found in Istanbul was from the Ark. In the paintings, there are always two of them.
That's right. I helped decode a manuscript to find the other one, 2 years ago below the temple of Mount Horeb.
My God. Moses' mountain itself. Where the Ten Commandments were handed to Moses.
That was our first breakthrough, George. It was so exciting. Then the plant in Phoenix was blown up, and everything changed. Gregor began to panic. He said we had to get help.
So that's when you came to me?
Yes. And that's when I realized I was on the wrong side.
Damn.
What do we do now?
Maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
We'll find a way out.
Of course we will.
Oh, crazy green knockout gas. Hang on, there's something down here.
The emblem's got a slot in it and the words Memento Mori.
Well, the slot looks like a shape of a cross. And as I commented last week, the only item we have yet to use in the game is the rosaries. And the full salami.
Nice work, George.
So there must be still some use for the full salami through here.
Listen, George. The Mass has started.
Let's just save again.
It started!
Nico!
Everybody freeze! Please help me, George!
Yeah, boss battle time.
It's too heavy to push.
Please help me, George!
I kind of want to see what happens if we fail. Let's just watch it for a second. I've got a save file just outside of here. Maybe we could talk to the monks.
Nico, she's dying. I've got to do something.
Please help me, George!
Offer her a salami.
No way am I doing it.
Oh. I thought there would have been something a little bit more.
The cherubs are holding Nico chained.
Golf club. Oh, definitely.
Hold it right there.
MacLeod, Turkish security.
Ex-Turkish security. Now just a free spirit, making a living. George, my friend, I would be grateful if you desisted from damaging the Ark any further. My clients have requested their new weapon be fully serviceable on receipt. Step away, please.
So you can sell the thing to the highest bidder? I don't think so.
George, there isn't much time.
I will shoot her, George.
Just keep going, George.
Quickly, golf club. Smash.
You give me no choice.
No! The Ark! Nico, you okay?
I'll be all right. Nothing a good drink won't cure.
George?
What's the matter? No. Oh no, Anna! Anna!
I'm sorry, George.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
George, I'm so sorry.
She stepped in the way. She did it for me.
There's nothing you can do.
She was on my side all along. I never told her.
Come on, George. We better go.
Oh. Jump straight to the credits. There was no, like, extended end scene. But, yeah. It's supposed to be the Ark of the Covenant from Indiana Jones. It's, have you guys seen that, like, teaser trailer that they did a little while ago? For a new Indiana Jones game coming from the people that did Skyrim and the like. That'll be hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be a good game to play, as long as they don't Fallout 76 it. And I'm hoping I managed to mute the song that's now playing. I hope I managed to mute that in time. Now, unfortunately, like with the other games, I then went into the art section and showed you the behind the scenes game art. Unfortunately, on this game, I'm not going to be able to do that because it is full of artwork. Basically, all the artwork is, if you are watching carefully during some of like the background bits, especially in the massage parlor, there was all nude paintings on the wall. And basically, the art section on this is a full screen of that. So I can't show you those, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the conclusion, though, of Broken Sword 4. It cut off rather abruptly, unless the fifth one picks up immediately. Yeah. We'll do a private Discord stream, royalty, so you can see all the bounties. Yeah. So I said that was a rather abrupt ending. Or maybe the next one picks up. The next one, though, from the screenshots on Steam, looks like it's back to a more traditional point and click. But before we get to play that, because we do like alternative for those games, so we're going to have another game in between. And for Chrissy, we have let's go Put. Yeah, so we're going to do a long series of Put streams, at least 10 to 20 of them, maybe it's just for Chrissy, before we return to Broken Sword 5. Well, just since you specially requested it, Chrissy, you know? No, and unless there are any objections, the next point and click adventures is going to be what did you call it? Monkey Island. That's the name I'm trying to go for. and unless there's like another one that's on the upcomings list that you would like. Which ones have I got on there for the point and click arenas? So Broken Swords, Monkey Islands, or Little Big Adventure, we still have those on the list. The missed games, of course, there, I saw briefly before it disappeared off the screen. I definitely completed the first Monkey Island once when it originally came out. Kind of like Sam and Max, but it's that long ago, I can only remember little bits of it. I did play a little bit on the Xbox because I do have, because I was going to get all the achievements, but I never finished it at the time. And that was a few years ago. But we're not going to do it on the Xbox. I think we'll just do it on my Steam versions even, just to make it a little bit more easier with the point and click. I'll gather the Xbox achievements at a later date. But yeah, we'll do the Monkey Island ones. I've got quite a few there. Well, I think I've got the whole collection because it was on cheap in a sale. The same sale where I got all of the putt-putt games for £1 or whatever it was. Oh, here we go. The credits up to the special thanks bit, so hopefully it's at the end. If we're really lucky, there might be some... might be a scene after the credits, maybe. But before we do any more point-and-click adventures, though, next week is completely different because we have the sponsored one, which has to go out on the Wednesday, though I will confirm it with them over the weekend because it's for the launch day. That's next Wednesday. But I need to verify with them because the way that the time works out, the time zones, I just want to make sure that the game is actually live. But I didn't have any further response from them the other day. Because I don't know what time zone they're based in. I'm trying to think tomorrow. Tomorrow, if all goes according to plan, we'll be playing an escape room board game. Now today I was going to do a trial run for the lighting because I need to make some lighting adjustments. Unfortunately, I've been quite ill all day. I got no sleep last night because you know what my nose was like last night with the all the sneezing. Is this thing back to this? Is this looping these credits? But so I've spent most of the day in bed. But tomorrow I'll do another trial run in the afternoon to get the lighting down. Oh, here we go. This has got to be the end of the credits. Oh, it is looping, so we may have actually looped these credits a few times. Never mind. Oh, look, there was a hints page back here. Anyway, back to the main menu there. I can't click on the extras because it is full of bouncies. All right, let's press this other button here whilst the game exits. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one as well because I've never played it. I have watched a review of it because this game with the escape room game is once you've played it, that's it. There's no way to play it again because you already know the puzzles. I have seen the first 10 cards because it's like explaining what the game is, and that's as far as what the hell's his name? Is it I think it's pronounced Rada. That's as far as he went. With it, just showing you the explanation cards. They don't count. But yeah, we'll do that tomorrow, so we'll be able to hopefully solve all the puzzles together. They say it takes, it can be done in less than an hour, but you know, we're not in any rush, we'll just be having a bit of fun. But anyway, let's see. Where are you going to get your bonus points from tonight? Well, what's gone wrong here? All right, I'll click on that. Not exactly. The only thing that we're going to need is a pencil and paper. Technically, you would write on the cards because during like this little tutorial sort of bit that I watched, there's like a card where you write down like how many. The way you sort of play through is every time you make a mistake on a puzzle, you put like you put a cross on the card, and that subtracts points at the end. But I don't know how the scoring works because that must be the last card that I've not seen because he only showed the instruction card basically. But it's all the information is like explained in those couple of cards that we'll read them the way I've got the camera set up, so we can have each card big on screen, and because you kind of like divide the deck into different sections. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my gravy cards to cover up the cards so that I can lift it up, the cards individually, and put them under the close-up camera, so that we can read each puzzle, like each puzzle at a time. But so that we don't accidentally get any spoilers from any of the cards underneath, we can cover each stack up with gravy pitchers so that it'll preserve the any spoilers or anything like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that one tomorrow. Fingers crossed the webcams don't crash. I trialed them the other day with the 2 new webcams because we've got proper webcams now. Thanks to our resident, I keep on saying, I keep on doing this every day, doing it, resident stalker, but it's resident lurker is the Twitch lingo, isn't it? So we now have 2 proper web cameras, so I won't be using my DSLR. So the 80D will be staying in its box, and I won't be using my iPhone for the second camera either. We've got now 2 dedicated webcams to be able to do this with. Yeah, the chocolate thief. But let's have a look on here though, because we'll save that for tomorrow. Because all the rambling that I've just done now, I'll do that again tomorrow when we're actually all playing together. So for tonight, so that Chrissy can get his bonus eggs, we have Yogscast playing Warhammer 2. We have, how on earth do you pronounce her name? I can't keep calling her Thingy Day. Is playing something called Grounded. I don't know what that is. We have Ashens playing Wrath of the Demon. I don't quite know what that is. I can't quite tell from the thumbnail that comes up on Twitch. Or we have the Jam Man playing Satisfactory. I'm just looking at it, 50 minutes, so we've gone 20 minutes longer than what I thought it would actually be. I suppose we're just like messing around and having a bit. Felicia, is that how I'm pronouncing it? It's like the Jam Man. It's just to say, he doesn't even have an M in his name, but we've but yeah, we're never it's just sort of descended into the Jam Man, hasn't it? But you want to go and see this Grounded game today? All right. I'll trigger that one there. So tomorrow, as I say tomorrow, yeah, we're playing an escape room game tomorrow. Fingers crossed, as long as Streamlabs doesn't explode, which is possible. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all next time when the stream deck. Hurry up, come on, load. There we go.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.